I have a superhero universe, and it's kinda hard to explain everything in it. So, time to explain about my other things that are way less detailed and not that hard to cover. Let's go. 7-year-old Gabe and his friend Jacob, who was 8 years old, were playing catch in the schoolyard. But Jacob accidentally hit the ball so hard when they were playing catch that it hit Gabe in the head. Because of the ball hitting him in the head, it gave him energy, and in his blood, he got some stuff happening. During lunchtime, he had to go to the bathroom. So he went in and he started to fart up and down while in the stalls and embarrassed himself because people thought he was being weird. And he came out back, and Jacob asked why there was yelling, and he said, "You do not want to know." And then he started to fart, and he farted all the way up to the ceiling and back down and landed in a trash can in front of every single kid in the cafeteria. So you could imagine how embarrassing that was. And then he went home and was stinky because of the trash. So he had a bath, but his toy that he plays with in the bath, Mr. Duck, his rubber duck, suddenly, out of nowhere, without any explanation, came alive. And basically is mad at him because he's unwillingly being the toy that Gabe plays with. Which, if you have any idea how it feels like to be a slave to somebody, people from all those time ago, you would know how it feels. And he was basically mad, so he tried to capture Gabe while in the bathroom. So Gabe basically got out of the house in clothes and tried to run to his neighbor, Jacob, his best friend, and he discovered that he has superpowers. He farted up to the sky, landed as a ball. He then arrived at Jacob's house as soon as Evil Quack, which is the rubber duck that came alive and named himself that. Yes, I know, it's a name that you shouldn't take very seriously, and that's the point. And basically, he found a costume from a random yard sale that was happening in the neighborhood while he was chasing Gabe, and put it on randomly. So imagine you're just at a yard sale, you're selling your stuff, and then a giant rubber duck that's alive just comes by and puts a costume that you're selling on and then just walks away. That would be very, very confusing. Anyways, he arrived and Gabe basically came in Jacob's house after Jacob answered the door, and they talked for a bit and figured out a plan to defeat Evil Quack. So, they went outside, and Gabe distracted Evil Quack by taunting him with his tongue. And then, Evil Quack was like, "What the?" And then Jacob jumped, somehow very high, onto Evil Quack and punched him, which worked because of the distraction. That was Gabe. And then, suddenly, Gabe's tongue became a bat. Yes, his tongue was in the shape of a bat, but was still his tongue. Don't ask how that would work if he hits things that aren't really great for his tongue. It's cartoon logic, alright? And then Evil Quack was like, "What are you doing?" Or should I say, "Where are you going?" I don't know. How do I make a duck sounding voice? And then, Jacob saw and said, Gabe, it's a bat. And then he jumped off Evil Quack, and then, after Gabe realized that this is a good thing, after being confused in his internal, self, talking, he hit Evil Quack with it and launched him up in the sky, and Evil Quack landed in a couple of trees. And if that was near a house, I think you would be very confused seeing a giant sentient rubber duck just get up and say ow while you're maybe just doing some. Imagine you're just a gardener and then you see that happen. You're like, what in the world? And then, after Evil Quack was defeated, until eventually shows up, which I'll cover eventually, there was a bunch of fart coming from Gabe, but visually, he is not Gabe now. He was wearing a superhero suit that unexplainably is just on him, and he even doesn't even know where it came from. It just appeared right after he defeated Evil Quack, so basically you know this is cartoon logic in some way. Oh wait! Wait! There is more. I also made a comic out of this, and I will show it, because I can't really sell it for you to actually do it yourself, so I'll do your job for you and actually get the book and let you read it, or I'll read it. It's literally the exact same thing as I said, so I'd just be repeating myself, so you could just have a look at it in this time lapse that hopefully should have worked. Oh yeah, I'm Mazzy Artistry. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. Subscribe. Like the video. Please don't quit watching. I'm so cool. What am I doing? I don't know, but this is somewhat funny. La 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 la. Oh wah wah wah. Wah wah beep beep ba 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 ba. This is totally entertaining background music that I totally thought of. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I'm purposely singing like a maniac because I don't know what to put in the background music that isn't like anything else. Ooh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, ah, la, 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 la. Oh, la, la, la. I have to do this until I reach the end of this video. Oh, ah, oh, wow, ah, oh, da, 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 do, 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 ma, 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 ah, ma, ma, ah, ma, 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 I am goofing around ironically.
Oh my god, would you please just shut up?
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, well, that's it for this video. Goodbye.